Foraging in the edge of the Saltmarsh is a bit like the hedges in the winter. There's just lots of green vegetables and things. In the summer you've got these big wild mustards which are really good. There's a few little kind of frost-burnt little plants of mustard here and there, but the German chamomile's still here. The leaves, kind of nice sort of flavouring, very strong smell. And then there's the sow thistles, which are just like these little crowns of leaves now. They're quite bitter, but edible. And the thing that there's tons and tons of is this sea beet, or this like wild spinach. Just tons and tons of it, which is almost identical to the perpetual spinach that you get in the garden, in the vegetable garden. And it's all really common in coastal areas. And the leaves are just like the perpetual spinach. It's a sort of a coastal kind of variant of Beta vulgaris, and the leaves are just lovely, just cooked or raw in sandwiches and things, and they just produce more and more of them. And at this time of the year they're really, really nice. So there's a lot of them, and if I look around there's a few kind of other bits and pieces, but oh, is that a bit of mustard possibly? I'm not sure. Oh, there's galliums over here. Various types of galliums like hedge bedstraw. They're all edible. There's quite a lot of them, they're quite abundant. Yeah, there's just a few things here and there. But it's kind of a bit like the hedges at this time of year, just tons of green vegetables. And mostly spinach here. In the hedges it's really the sorrel, that's the really, really tasty one. But here, it's this spinach just so abundant, there's tons of it. And although it's said to be a biennial, it seems to grow into these little perennial clumps, and even seeds from its, even like roots in from its flowering stems, a bit like a kind of spider plant. There's one over here doing that. See, each where these old flowering stems are, it's just loads of little plants. Which is bizarre, and they just root into the ground and spread that way. There's just so many of them. But yeah, there's plenty here. Just get a whole load and you make really no difference at all to the plant. So you can just get tons of spinach just like here. I think that all this is below water at high tide. The tide comes up to about here. So twice a day all this is covered in water, and here's just like a salt marsh. So there's kind of a unique environment really. It's a very, very interesting place, and you do get quite a surprising amount of different plants in